13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And going for Atlanta, Spencer Strider. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per nine off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
And with that, we're underway in Atlanta.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Slider. Low inside.
Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Here's a 1-2. Out towards right center field. Harris on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the Pirates lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing.
Four-seam
when he
fastball.
throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Lau at the plate now, and that's strike one.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
0-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Circle change. Low outside.
Ground ball right side. Albies over to first in time. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's two out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Two down, bases empty. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Slider. Middle outside.
That one fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm
Slider.
sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Late with the swing there.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Slider. Middle inside.
Got him swinging. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Bubba Chandler. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On to O'Hearn. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Mauricio Dubon.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr. batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. Got him. That's out number 2.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. In the air, left field. Cook under it. And that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, digging in, Jake Mangum.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Strider, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020.
Curveball. Low middle.
The 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode,
Curveball.
but all you can do is hope to foul
Low
that off.
inside.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Jared Triolo.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jared Triolo.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms
Four-seam
of
fastball.
the best
Low
pitch you're going to get to
inside.
hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the
that's
one.
off
When
the
he
plate.
elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off
now in for the Braves, Matt
First
Olson.
baseman, Matt Olson.
Olson recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
One, two now. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying. Booyah! He sends a rocket to left. Home run number 5 on the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits up the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Great effort as he's able to haul it in. That is the inning. Atlanta draws first blood with the solo shot. It's now 1-0. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in Atlanta, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Ryan
Slider.
Reynolds.
Middle outside.
You know, these Pirates definitely being aggressive at the
Circle
plate,
change.
but I think it's fair to
Low
wonder if they're
inside.
being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the
That's a ball.
time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Curveball. Low middle.
And he can't come up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Indy Rodriguez.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That
Oh,
misses
that's
the
out.
zone, and it's 1-0.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably
Four-seam
the game
fastball.
plan.
High
Attack
middle.
early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Hey!
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And that's
Oh,
a
that
little bit
pitch was out.
high. 2-1.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That one in triple digits.
Curveball. Low middle.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Batting ninth,
Chris, as we look
left
back at the
fielder,
pitch
Billy
sequence,
Cook.
he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a
Slider.
fastball,
Low
so
middle.
you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
At the plate, Billy
Inside,
Cook.
ball 1.
Cook, with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
Four-seam fastball. Low
You know, Boog, at the
outside.
start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's
Four-seam
capable of figuring it
fastball.
out.
High inside.
See if you need to go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you
Curveball.
miss up and
Low
out of the zone
outside.
since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half of the
for the
inning.
Braves,
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Santana.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Hey!
Out towards right center field. Cruz coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder Michael Harris, the second.
Foul ball there. This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles underneath it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder
Here's Acuna
Ronald
now.
Acuna
3-pitch strikeout last
Jr.
time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. Braves go down quickly here, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Circle change. Low middle.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Curveball.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Down the middle for a strike. 1-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that
Four-seam
in that
fastball.
location.
High
I don't
outside.
take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Fans another. That's 3 straight strikeouts.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's in there. And it's 0-1. The
Curveball.
Buccos
Low
still
middle.
looking for their first hit in this one.
Off the
Chris,
plate,
he
ball
leads the
1.
way with the best batting average on the team.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Brandon Lau bops one out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Middle inside.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more
Four-seam
damage.
fastball. High inside.
Comes up empty.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the
Circle
curveball.
change.
Add some velocity
Low
to it on the next
outside.
pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
But they follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup. Pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. That was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Foul ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
The 0-2.
Slider. Middle inside.
That's a ball.
Circle
2 down,
change.
nobody on. Top
Low
half
outside.
of inning number 4.
Ball, that's
Recognize
out.
that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just
4-seam
change
fastball.
speeds a little bit,
High
try
middle.
to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. This is Braves baseball on the show South. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4.
for the
Now it's the
Braves,
Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And that is out of play.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 0-2. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Olsen working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Inside. And that's ball 1.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Lined into right. And that is that. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Welcome back.
Leading off
Quite
for
a
the
pitcher's
Pirates,
duel so far.
shortstop,
Here's how the
Jacob
starters have
Gonzalez.
performed up to this point.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one.
Four-seam
Just
fastball.
one base runner to this
High
point,
outside.
and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Across the
Circle
letters at
change.
99.
Middle outside.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
0-2 now. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left
for the
off.
Pirates, third baseman, Jared
And here's a
Chiolo.
look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's mostly held them in check. We'll see if they can break
Four-seam
through over the
fastball.
next couple of innings.
Low outside.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
All
Slider.
tied up
Middle
at the top of the
outside.
fifth. Tap foul at the plate.
Slider. Low outside. Slider. Low outside.
And he grounds one to the right side. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield
Up
hit.
next for
You
the
gotta
Pirates,
love his hustle
the
down the
designated
line and beat the flip to
Ryan
the bag. I
Reynolds.
mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Go ahead, run on
Curveball.
base. Ryan
Low
Reynolds
inside.
here. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Quick move to first.
He's safe.
Triolo back in on a dive.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Check swing went around. That's strike one.
Four-seam
One away.
fastball.
Tie
Low
game.
outside.
Go ahead run stands at first. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Fires to first in time.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher Indy Rodriguez.
Curveball. Low middle.
Steps off, lead runner back to second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to
Four-seam
push things
fastball.
with his speed.
High
A base
outside.
hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Fouled off, he was late.
Four-seam
Two down.
fastball.
Go ahead run
High
in
middle.
scoring position. Late on that fastball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block
Slider.
it if you have
Low
to, as far as
inside.
just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Halfway home. All even. One apiece. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest
Braves,
news from around the league.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
This is one of those seam high base hits through the infield. It just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find the ball and get you a knock.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Onto O'Hearn. Two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's the third out. We played 5 full. Tied at 1 aside. Back at Truist Park. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Next to hit, Billy Cook.
For Pittsburgh, left fielder Billy Cook.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Circle change. Low outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Circle
It looks
change.
like these hitters have been
Low
in between
outside.
with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-2. Celia strikes him out for the second time today. And he'll challenge that cold strike. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Lau at the plate, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Circle change. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right
Slider.
here, partner.
Low inside.
0-2 now. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Bucks go down quietly. Still tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Thomas Harrington.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off for the Braves, designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hard on the ground to first. O'Hearn takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris, the second.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down.
Up next for the Braves. Right
Here's
fielder,
Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Acuna
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of
Jr.
strikeouts. Up the middle, Loud. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. O'Neal
Circle
Cruz
change.
now at the plate.
Low inside.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and
Circle
untie
change.
this ball game.
Low outside.
The 1-0.
Hey, doubled up on the off speed there.
Four-seam
We talked about
fastball.
the power fastball,
Low
but
inside.
he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No, down and foul it. And here, the late stages, they have the lead. And the Pirates take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Middle inside.
So he's got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And he swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in
Circle
play
change.
somewhere, then you got a
Low
chance.
outside.
Here's the 0-2. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And a man aboard.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gonzalez, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Four-seam
One
fastball.
on, nobody out.
High
A
middle.
run in here in the top half of inning number 7.
He's
Over to
safe.
first, and he's safe.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs.
Circle change. Low inside.
Gets him to chase after that one.
And he
Four-seam
really
fastball.
sells the changeup
High
with that
inside.
arm action.
Close, but called the ball. And the count is even, 2-2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges.
Up next, the pitcher, third baseman, Jared Triolo.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Runner on the go. Fought off foul.
Curveball. Low outside.
And
Nope,
that misses.
outside.
Ball one.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Really
Four-seam
consistent
fastball.
release
Low
plays. They're able to
inside.
pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Curveball. Low outside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Four-seam
Mingo
fastball.
over at first with
Low
one away.
outside.
That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And the tying run is on base.
Oh, very close with the
Okay,
location
the
right there.
pitcher,
It's
the
just tough to get
designated hitter,
rewarded on the
Bryan
call when
Reynolds.
pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And now a high leverage at bat for Bryan Reynolds. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
Four-seam
In this
fastball.
situation, you have a real
High
good
middle.
opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but
Circle
the inning
change.
double play, Billy.
Low middle.
And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
2 on, 1 out. And fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Stays alive.
Circle change. Low middle.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher, Indy Rodriguez.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's in there. Strike one.
Four-seam
First and
fastball.
second, 2
High
down.
outside.
Ball, that's unfair.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swings through that high fastball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Circle change. Low outside.
Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Getting over, and it could have been worse. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kirby Yates.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big
Lead
ERA.
off for the
So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Baldwin.
Driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
This one feels far from over, Boone. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? To the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And the other side is a hitter. It's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
This one chopped in the ground, but foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's a 1-1. And that one up and in. Look out. Straighten him up a little bit. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Here's a high chopper. Loud. Play made, that ends the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Braves.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Lee.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Billy Cook.
Now the left fielder, Billy Cook.
Slider. Middle outside.
To the right side, Olsen. He steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
First baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Slider. Low outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Circle change. Middle outside.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Four-seam fastball.
All tied up in the top of the 8th. On the ground to short. Ken with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
For Pittsburgh, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And now it's Brandon Lau. He's already homered in this game.
Slider. Middle outside.
Check swing called strike. That's strike
Slider.
1.
Low outside.
Ground ball right side. Albies. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Pirates 2 and the Braves 2. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Swinging a ground ball towards first, but foul. Here's your 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, Lane Thomas. He represents the go-ahead run, so they hope some extra speed will help with that. That one's in there, 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Now the 0-1. There goes the runner. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Santana goes after that one for strike one. Go-ahead run at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Tapped out front of the plate. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw wouldn't get there in time, and now they have runners at the corners.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kirby Yates will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Luke Weaver will take over here on for the 30th time this year. Fouls away the first offering. Runners are at the corners, one away. Got the line, and it's foul. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, one out. That misses. 1-2 to count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder,
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. A little out front there as he swings through it. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Camilo Doval, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bacher getting loose as well. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled hard the other way. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you could come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Fly ball out to left center. Cruz on the move. And that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down.
Sinker.
Get out of here with the
Inside.
Swings through that one.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's in there. The ball to Josh.
Low middle.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Got it out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
That one pulled foul.
Sinker. Low outside.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That one's in there. And the count's even at 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
2-2. And that one ripped to left. And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Outside.
Jacob Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Now quick throw to first.
No, he's in.
He's back safely. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's got
Four-seam
plus
fastball.
speed, but
Low
in this
outside.
situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
That's in for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Quick toss to first.
He's in there.
Dives back in safely. And that's disengagement
Sinker.
number 2.
Low inside.
Pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's safe.
Sinker.
Braves trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Next offering in there for a strike.
Four-seam
And it's
fastball.
1-2.
High middle.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, third baseman, Jared Triolo.
Cutter. High inside.
Quick leap to first, and he's back in safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit.
Four-seam
You don't
fastball.
want to run yourself
High
out of the
outside.
ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Late on that fastball.
Four-seam
He's going to
fastball.
steal second.
High outside.
You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Deacons
Circle
probably knew it was
change.
coming, but
Low
figured
middle.
we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.